founding team, right, when we look at how this all came about initially, we had a very strong analogy that we stood over, which was burn the boats, right? That from a founding team perspective, we all quit our jobs. We had no money, we had started from the ground up, we took a big risk. I remember myself personally, I had to pitch the idea to my wife, right, just to get her buy-in to do it. And a lot of this wouldn't have happened unless we had the support of all that family environment around us. And that's something that's bred through the company, right, is that learn fast or fail fast. And if you're going to fail fast, learn from it and move fast. So that dynamic has always been there, and we see that across the whole company. So we have a very strong culture and a strong belief within our company that's built on growing, learning, evolving, moving, enhancing, and thinking forward every single time. And that's something that's never going to change. When I look at everybody across all the teams, all the various team leads and all the individuals working within those teams, they all have that same drive, that same passion. The culture within our company is second to none. We seriously operate, a lot of people talk about this, we seriously operate a no blame culture. Things go wrong, things don't always go right, and that's human nature. But it's about how you evolve and how you come out of that is the most important thing. So blaming somebody for something that went wrong, that's an end game. Nobody's ever going to win from that. It's about how do we come out of that? How do we evolve? How do we change our approach? How do we change our tact? And how do we ensure that doesn't happen again? That's the most important thing, because we're all fallible. Things don't always go the right way. It's about how we evolve and move on. I'm immensely proud. It's probably the best way to describe it. A lot of companies, they work in isolation and they tend not to go global, right? Our ethos and drive and passion was always to go global. So from day one, it was always about creating an amazing culture locally here in Ireland and growing that culture internationally. So it's an extremely proud point for us as the founding team, but also across the company, and you can see it within all the individuals. It's about how do we all collaborate together to ensure that we might be globally dispersed, but we're still working as a solidified unit, and we all come together. And we see that time and time again. So having the team in India, the US, all working off different time zones, especially us being based here in Ireland. But it's about finding something that works for everybody and working towards the same drive and the same belief, and being able to have those communication points, and the fact that you might be globally dispersed across different time zones, that has no impact on the growth of the business.